Good morning. This is Schoology Basic, and now we are going to go over the last of the potential questions. So the last potential questions that you can use in Schoology are matching questions. So let's go ahead and bring that in. Here we go, the very last one. We will talk about these in another video, but right now we're just going to click on matching. So matching questions, enter each question as a pair. Once they're displayed, they'll be able to drag things around. So what I want to do is say match the force with the exchange particle. So what we're doing here, force. Wow, my C is really not working. What we're doing here is we are matching those four fundamental forces that we talked about in the other part with the exchange particle that is used in them. So let's start off with the weakest, gravity. Okay, and gravity uses the graviton. And yep. And then we have the weak force, and boy, I need to brush up on my particle physics. I do believe the weak force is the force that is using the Z particles, the W and Z particles. I do believe, I'm not 100% sure on that. If I'm incorrect, please correct me in the comments below on YouTube. I sound like I'm 80. The next one is E&M, which is the photon. And then lastly, we have the strong, which is a gluon. So those are my forces, and there are the correct answers. So when they're going to go in here, they're going to directly connect them. And then below that, I can bring in more choices like I can with most of the other quizzes that we're looking at, like ordering and filling in the blank, not filling in the blank, ordering and multiple choice. But there are also filler words. So if I wanted to bring in more words to this setup and bring in, let's say, proton, which is not an exchange particle. Let's bring in a neutron, which is not an exchange particle. Let's bring in a positron. Okay, so all of these are going to come in as potential. Let's bring in a Klingon. I think it's just, there we go. All of these are going to be potential answers. So they will have them as potential answers, and obviously if you connect a proton to gravity, it's going to give you the wrong answer. It's going to say you got it wrong. But anyway, that just gives you a chance to make the test just a little bit tougher. Allow partial credit? Sure. I mean, they have to connect four words, so yeah, that makes sense. Subjective answers? Nope. Timed question? Yep, I can give them a time on this, and I can make it 4 minutes. What the heck? It shouldn't take them that long. And then grading. Now, this is a difficult one because depending on how you've given points on your other questions, you may not want to give it something like 4 points. You may want to give it something like 2 points. And once you've done that, hit create question. And right now, I have a matching question on my quiz. Give it a second for it to load. And you can see it's at the very, very bottom here. Cool? All right, so that is matching questions. And this is Schoology Basics.